I love the katana for so many reasons. Its silence, its beauty, its power, its elegance. But today is not about the katana. Today is mainly about bringing back refrigerators to my base. The katana is going to come in very handy because it's going to eliminate large hordes while still letting me be quiet. Most things in the game that let you actually accomplish anything are very loud, like guns. A lot of that doesn't come in vanilla Zomboid, and I've kind of souped up my playthrough in many ways, and I had to justify it to myself to a certain extent, but granted the fact that I have so many large hordes, I think it's going to make for a much more interesting series. So, for today we're going to get started with some perishables. I'm probably going to, at your suggestion, visit some fast food joints and get some refrigerators. Once again, a lot of the credit goes to Evil Cookie, just a masterful player at this game, so thanks again. I'm wondering if I'll be able to confront hordes of this size as I once did in, what was it, the mode, in, Night in the Woods, or, Last Stand at the Woods. I don't know if I'll be able to confront hordes that big, or if that's even feasible, or even desirable in any way, but it's just fun, so I might do it. Oh shoot, where was I? I get so wrapped up in my thoughts. It's like when you go into a grocery store when you're hungry, you know, and then you just buy everything, that you forget what you came for, even if it was just toilet paper or something like that. Anyway, what I wanted to do was head over here, and I'm still keeping an eye out for an axe and a sledgehammer, possibly, because those would help me get into the police station where I could get some guns. And actually, crafting silencers is not that hard, so there's a lot. Obviously, there's a lot of things on the plate that you could do, but I'm gonna have to pick a bit. So self-defense isn't really my main first priority. The main first priority is just gonna be to get refrigerated food. A lot of the refrigerated food's great because it's very filling, and this is gonna keep my survivors fed. And the survivors are notoriously ravenous, so for this reason, I think it'll be good to start off with this objective. For which purpose, I am looking for a van, and there was a van somewhere around here that I saw parked in a parking lot. I'm looking for it because I forgot where it was. It was a big white mail delivery truck. I think it was up in this neck of the woods. If I can't find it, then I'll just throw some things in my current trunk, but it would be nice to have that extra capacity because the car did seem to be in pretty good condition. A somewhat known fact is that if your car has a worse condition than it initially had at its outset, you're actually going to have decreased inventory space in the car. So that's why I'm looking for a better car right now, because this car is probably going to take some roughing up. Ideally, I could have sort of like a bay of cars, you know? Like I would have some for transport and storage, and other ones for speed. I haven't found any sports cars, though they are out there, and they're very good. The katana's almost too good. Here we go, okay. Other door, other door. Oh, Jesus, I'm not even gonna fight these. Oh, no. Really, really fine line between standing your ground and getting utterly murdered. Here, I'm not even sure it's worth it to take all these guys on with the katana, because it's really gonna lower its condition. I mean, I could get better with weapon maintenance, but it was just so rare to find a gas station owner who owns a katana. Jesus Christ, it's overpowered! Oh, but it's so satisfying, though, you know, like, in so many Zomboid playthroughs, you can't just do this. It's really my favorite thing to do. Shout out to Frank West from Dead Rising. Oh my gosh, and it still works. It lost only like 30% condition. That's incredible. Totally worth it. Okay, let's go back to the car. Rest of the zombies are running now. I'll see if there's guns. I bet I'll find a watch on one of those ones. It'd even be worth looking over some of the corpses right now. Let's see if we can find a watch. That's always a nice, essential first pickup. I actually think I didn't bring any bag with me to start up. just gonna do a quick survey over these corpses, see if I can find a watch on any of them. Foundation makeup. Actually, doesn't look like I found any watches on it. And the corpses just keep piling up, jeez. I should have killed them in a much more organized... That is very gory. Wow, okay, a watch? It seems like a lot of work for a watch, but... just go to a watch store. Christ, you'd think that they'd have them here. Duffel bag. Normal hiking bag's actually a little bit better, so I'll take that. And I'll throw the duffel bag down. I could stock up on bags, but... let's do them one at a time. Everything in moderation. Wow, not a single watch. Sad. Alright, let's get back in the car. After that, you know, it's so satisfying to just like have the shoe be on the other foot, because so often in Zomboid it's like you're running, somebody touches you, then another zombie does, and then all of a sudden you're completely overwhelmed. With the katana, it's the exact opposite. Somewhere over here, maybe it was the green one? If I can't find it, then I'll just throw them in my other trunk and that would be fine. Otherwise I can get better at hot wiring a car too. I'll need lighters. To a great extent, I can pretty much just take anything. It's just how much space I have. What about this station wagon? I mean, it does have better trunk capacity. Oh, actually, it does have gas. Let's take out a few of these. Now that I can actually take out the zombies in front of me, feels much better. Oh, great blade maintenance. Okay, so this will keep condition up. Make me better at fixing things. Appears that this is in good condition, so maybe I'll just take the station wagon and I'll put everything in there. Be another car for my fleet. Get this started. Now it looks like the trunk is a bit dinged up, but hopefully that doesn't get in the way. Alright, so we'll head back on down to the gas station. My plan is to bring over the freezer and the refrigerator back to our own home so that we'll have a bit of a line of those things. Then after that we can continue to look for survivors and more perishable goods. I wonder why they're all lined up out here. They're not driving anywhere. Good. In fact, I was thinking of doing Dead Rising as a sort of a follow-up playthrough. But I haven't run out of Zomboid ideas. There's just so many to, you know, give a try, so... I figure if it ain't broke, right? I'm still liking it. Okay, Glock on that one. All these people just carry guns around. I guess if it's the apocalypse, you carry a gun around on you. There we go. Not just like, well, I'm going out to get milk at the store. Here we go. Okay. Nice. There's not really much technique with that weapon either. I mean, it's just kind of start swinging. Still no watch. Wow. Watches are... There we go. I probably shouldn't hit that one on the ground. Stomped him would have been better. Or stomping him would have been better. Alright, it's still in pretty decent condition. Okay, let's get the, let's get out this refrigerator. Okay, so we'll do pickup. Grab that. Popsicle fridge. And surprisingly, I can still move. Okay, oh, and there's a clean pink vest in the trunk. Suits me just right. Yeah, where is it in my inventory? I'll throw these things in there too. It looks like my peas are starting to come out. And... What did I do? Whoops. Oops-a-daisy. You know my inventory? I don't know what I did with that freezer. I'm sure it'll turn up. Let's pick up the fridge. Oh, has items in the container. Okay, so then we'll have to take out the items. Oops. There we go. I'll take out the burger. And I believe that's it. Okay, so then let's go over to pick it up. Should appear. Oh, I'm sorry. It appears on the ground. My bad. Okay, so then we'll grab that large fridge. 1 out of 1, 2 out of 2. Yes, I was wondering why. Yeah, so that's going to be very heavy. Okay, so then it's on the ground. My bad, my bad. I don't do a lot of furniture movement, obviously, as you've seen a lot of my other series. So here we go. They packed up. Right, and then we'll pick up the other ones too. And I got my popsicle fridges. These will be great to have around. Just nice to have a little bit of scenic variety, I suppose. There we go. Popsicle fridge. Oh, I'll probably throw this in the back seat then. Let's make sure I don't put it in the driver's seat. Can I fit it in there? Good. Okay, great. Might not be able to bring them all back. Might take 2 runs. Yes, I imagine carrying a fridge would be very heavy. Okay, I'll hop in the driver's seat so that I could use the other seats as storage. It's always been the death of me, you know, when you get in another seat to load things into the car and then you accidentally use a seat that you didn't mean to. Very confusing. Here we go. I think I left. Yes, there it is. Half of one down here. Fortunately, they didn't get me when I was carrying the big fridge. Here we go. And a couple more bullets. Wow, a lot of these zombies are keeping ammo on them. Nice to see that everything translates in from the mod well. And that's a 42.6. Uh-oh. And a couple more. Obviously, if I run out of katana, I will be in major doo. But hopefully that won't happen for a while. I did like the chainsaw. I wasn't against it. I'll put it that way. This window appears to be in good condition. I could still probably grab a couple more car supplies as I'll need them. And any more food and drink my survivors will probably appreciate, so I'll get the rest of this. And a lot of these things are kind of hard to come by unless you find specialized auto areas on the map, or people's garages. I think I have loot set to normal though, so hopefully we'll be able to survive for a while and get like a decent base up and running. I was pleased to see that many people were pleased with the fact that we'll be getting a bigger base up and running, because it's not really something that I've invested in a series, but other better Zomboid players have done than I. So let's see, for which I hope to follow them up. Here we go. So I'm just going to load myself up. I'm going to be very slow. Fortunately, the car is right there. I don't believe that it slows down the car at all to have all of this stuff on it. Oh, a digital watch. Howdy. There we go. Grab that. And some I'll just put the bullets next to the burger. And let's also get in this car. I'm going to have only the driver's seat completely unoccupied, and the other ones will be filled with stuff. If I could fit a tire in there. No, actually a tire might be too much. Yeah, I might have to leave that tire here. Okay, that's fine. Empty gas can. I'm gonna fill up the gas can. And then throw that in the car. Good. Okay, and I've got a couple extra thingamajigs too for later. I think I'm gonna load up a little bit more gas. Actually, what's really the point of doing that? I mean, you could always use more gas. I hope that my pumps don't run out, and I don't think that they will ever, actually, because I think that they're set to unlimited. Actually, this car could use a little bit more, even. Let's completely fill it up. And then I'll have to check out this car. Now, even if a car isn't in perfect condition, another good point was made, again by Evil Cookie, that you can actually use a lot of the parts in a car for scrap. And in my own experience, you can also dismantle a lot of parts of cars. Like, you could take out seats and a couple of other parts that will actually up your automotive skill. So that's one great way to get things ready before you repair cars, you know, just to increase your chances of success, or whatever the statistic is, because there are a couple of new ones now that they've added in cars. Ooh, look at that. good things happening over there. I'm gonna keep on passing by a lot of these survivors. I can't think of how I would get up to them unless if I would carpentry my way up to them. Hopefully they don't perish over the first couple of weeks. So we'll head back to base, get these things installed. Hopefully not get shot by the saviors. I went by the saviors base before and it's a real sight to behold. I just kind of want to give it another look before they're all gone in there. It's insane what goes on in there. Like Christ, look at that. And they're still around. There's gonna be a lot of... I mean, hopefully there'll be a lot of loot once they're done. But I don't know, they might actually survive it now, I'm starting to think, because most of the zombies in the area have been called over. And I don't think that they respawn at the rate at which they could really get overwhelmed again. So those guys might actually survive. Either way, we're going to be getting raided in a few days, so I'm going to be needing more weaponized defenses. Obviously, you could just leave your house, but I mean, for the sake of the moral victory, I don't want to do that. I want to be there armed up to the teeth for when the raiders come, because they will come. And the point was made that I can't remember who for the life of me. Sorry, but that they might not just come with melee weapons. They might actually come with rifles too. So. We might be in quite a bit more danger than I thought. Let's see, I'll put car parts here. I'm perfectly satisfied with this type of inventory for now. Tools, I suppose I'll put in this car, our parking spot. My keys on my keychain. Gas cans. You know that memory trick did help me. So, empty cans up top because they would float, and the heavy ones on the bottom. Great. Okay, and it doesn't matter that it's raining because I do have outdoorsman on. So let's take out everything except for the fridge. Just unload all the simple stuff first. I suppose I should have like a wardrobe of some sort if I'm gonna live here. And let's put away the food in here. I do at the very least have an area for frozens. So I'll put the peas in here too. And the burger as well. I think both of those were frozen before. Glock. I was going to get an armory. So I think I'll put that over here. I'll leave that trash pile there because it's just not visually clear for me. I just had a spot for car parts. Yes, right here. Put that there. I'll put the weapon here. Well, actually, I am still getting wet. Getting damp. Darn. Let me just check and make sure some of these other things... Yeah, I don't know what the condition lower is on exactly. That might harm me. It's possible. I'll leave ammo next to the guns. And I'll put this lighter down here. And vests, I better bring this inside because I'm pretty sure that this is one I'm almost positive will get damp if I leave it out there. I suppose I'll just start some shelves for things too. Actually, why am I not doing this right now? Just trying to think of the way that the layout will seem the least confusing me. Let's use this shelf for clothing anyway. Start that off there. And maybe I will start off a gas can shelf, yeah. Okay, there we go. Oh, now I remember why I did it. It's so I could see it all visually in front of me, but still. Eventually it'll all just be second nature to me once I've been living here for a couple days. Here we go, gas cans. Go in here. Fantastic. Okay, and we could do car parts in here. Keep like with like. It'll be like Casey Neistat's studio. Car parts. Car parts and car tools. Here we go. It's the bare beginnings of an actual organizational system. I think I'll keep food over here. Because, I don't know, it just appears as if when you, like, the shelves animate as if there's food on there, so that seems clear to me anyway. Now I'll offload my other fridges around here. I think I'll put them against this wall. And I could reuse these countertops for other things. Kind of like the way it is right now, though. Alright, so let's grab those fridge parts. Large fridge, 1 out of 2. Yeah, that's gonna be very heavy. And I'm already starting to get tired, too. And it looks like the shadows are growing longer in the evening. Okay, so I'm going to place this right here. Okay, it's the Sims all over again. Okay. And I'm going to... let's put it, actually... let's put it back here on this wall, just so I could see everything very easily. Alright, so to finish off what appears to be an episode of John and Kate plus 8 on TLC, or whatever it is now. Anyway, that's what it was when I was a kid. That's what we would watch. I'm going to put down the fridge here, and our new home is ready. So I've got 3 fridges now, and 2 ice boxes on the outside. I just installed another one. And now we've got 2 survivors, Thomas and my wife. I'm gonna actually get the base area set up behind the scenes, and a couple of the other factors that I need to get set up. I'll probably do a little bit of organization off camera, and then hopefully we'll be able to find some more survivors and get this place actually defensible after this. So right now, we're sitting pretty, and I just want to point out that the generator, I didn't actually explicitly post stats right away, but I've set generators to consume about half as much fuel, only because I don't really want it to be a chore, but rather just something that I occasionally think about, refueling the generator. Possibly I'll be able to get the survivors to do a lot of the labor around here, though. You know, chopping down wood. If I can find any wood. And so on. Alright, so thanks for watching as always, and if you have any help or suggestions or comments, they are super helpful. I do try to read everything, and yeah, as always, I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, bye-bye.